Well, you better be aware. The end of this month may be the last time you can apply for like almost $4,000 or $5,000 for energy costs. This is utility bills, and it's a home energy assistance program. And there's a low income version and there's a regular version. Now in New York, what they're doing is for seniors on the regular version, they have free help to help you fill out the application. And they have times in your local area office on aging. Actually, that's where you should check. If you're a senior, call this number. Here it is, local area office, 800 677 1116. 800 677 1116. Call that number looking for help for utilities, and they'll hook you up with the local area office on aging. So, and that's not all the utility information. That's not all the utility grants, but that's for some of them that are federal in nature and they end soon. So some of these end at March 31st. It depends on what state you're in. So it's a little complicated. There's no one source. If one source says no, then you have to keep looking for other sources. But that's the one source, particularly if you're a senior. Call that number, 800 677 1116. Okay, that's the other thing. Then you go to this, if you're not a senior, you go to liheap.org and then directory after that, and you'll see all the states there. Then whether you're a senior or not a senior, you could find out about the new program, and it really depends on how many households are and what your income is, but you get up to like $5,000-$6,000, to pay for utility bills. So find out. They're not going to come to you. Remember, you have to do the calling. So that's there's no shortcut to that. So that's the Energy Assistance Program. And then also, don't forget, you can also go to Find Help. No, you have to know how to spell. Findhelp.org. I can't do two things at once. I can barely do one thing at once, okay? And you put in your zip code here, 20895, and you need utility assistance, and start calling. Remember, it's best to call. You're not going to get help until you ask, and you have to ask as a human, not as a digit or a or a robot or something like that. You don't want to talk to robots. You want to talk to people, because they're the ones that really get invested in helping you because you have a problem. And that's what humans are all about, helping each other. So don't forget, dial them and findhelp.org, look for utilities, and start dialing away, dialing for dollars. And if you want more help with that, that's what letsgohelp.com is. We actually have live video training to do this. We give it our own grant, so almost, I guess about $68,000 every month now. We have three, hey, count them. We got three different grants. We got one that deadline is April 4th. That's our $60,000. You could use the money for anything. It's $1,000 or $500. We got one for car repair grants. We give out 10 of those at $500, and the deadline is April 20th. Now, here's another thing. If you need a free computer, because a lot of people are still using their phone to get grants and stuff like that, man, you don't need a laptop. So we're giving away free 10 laptops every month, too. So you see, and that deadline is April 30th. So a deadline on the 4th, deadline on the 20th, and deadline on the 30th. Now, don't forget, though, some of the deadlines for the heating from the government are March 31st. So look at those first.